shit. One two one two. Hey yo, Nate. For some reason I lost you. Hop back in. Check one two. Once again, back inside the lab. I am your host, Son Cypher. There he is. And this is Black Dot
Yep.
Chronicles. Nate, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, that's what's up.
Can you hear me?
I got another special guest with me today, one of my fellow Hexicans. Nate, you probably don't even remember whenever we first came across each other, huh?
Sorry, hold on. What the hell, my dog barking for? Oh my god! Right on stream. Oh man.
I know,
Hold
right?
on for a moment.
Something's going on out there. You better go check it out. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna wait for Nate to get back and go check on the situation. But you're in tune with Black Dot Chronicles once again. I am your host, Son Cypher, and we're about to talk about all things hex, all things post chain, and I got one of my fellow Hexicans riding with me today on this.
Brother.
Yeah. Introduce yourself, Nate. This is Crypto Nate, as known by the community, but I'll let Nate introduce himself. Go ahead, bro. I lost your audio. Say something. Technical difficulties. We're waiting for. Yeah, he's gonna go back and come back in. So while we wait for Nate to come back in, just to let you guys know, we're just gonna really chop it up a little bit. Nothing too serious.
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm back.
All right, cool. So once again, introducing the one and only Crypto Nate. Nate, how long?
What's up,
Yeah, man. So I first met Nate. Like Nate probably don't remember this, but it was the day after Big Payday, right?
Yeah.
24-hour live stream. Shout out to Discord Syndicate, RG3, Kinetics, Dollar Cost Crypto, the whole crew. And I just got into Hex in September. You know what I'm saying? And I just was, really excited. And I really checked out a lot of you guys. You saved me a lot of trouble and heartache with regards to setting up, my staking ladder and, T-shares and all that stuff like that, whatever. But you came on the stream. Tell everybody why you came on that stream that night. I won't ruin your thunder. I want to see what you said.
Oh wait, so you're talking about the one with Discord Syndicate? Well, we all it was like a week after, I think, after I won that prize.
Yeah, and, it was when you won the prize. Tell everybody about the prize you won.
Oh man, that prize money. Oh my God, dude. What was that?
That was crazy. Oh,
I mean,
again, shout out to who's the Hexican? What was the Hexican's name that was giving away all the hex that night? What was his name?
Oh, that was Ski Cat, man. Oh, thank God for Ski Cat.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude.
Shout out Ski Cat. Ski Cat was hooking everybody up, bro.
Man, thank God for Ski Cat. And what tripped me out was that day, dude, before that even happened, like about 2 or 3 hours, man, I was like, damn, I need some damn money to get some more hex. Literally, I was like straight up focused on it. True. Then, I got off work and I had the 24-hour stream, broadcasting in the background while I was driving. And that's when hex, I think it did that dip. I was like, halfway home. I was like, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and get to the other phone so I could get this dip. So
was that 3/10 of a penny dip?
Yeah. So when I got in the house, cashed right away. Then that's when RG was doing the draw, and I was on on my other phone trying to buy some hex. Then that's when the big prize came up. So I'm like, I'm just looking at the corner, like the left corner of the screen, man. I got like a 70-inch TV, and it just, it had that digital wheel just spinning. And all of a sudden, man, it said Nate Jack. And I'm like, Nate Jack? Like, what the hell? Like, some guy, it's got to be some guy from
Oh
India or
yeah,
something. Where,
yeah, yeah. I
so,
remember that. They got the name wrong.
yeah. So I'm sitting there, you're like about 30 seconds and just waiting. And, I just like, Nate Jack, is Nate Jack in the chat? Nate Jack. I was like, holy shit, you know what? That's me. so,
Nobody gonna claim it as me, son.
yeah, dude, I was stuttering on the damn phone, typing like, it's me. It's me.
Yo, I remember that, yo. That
Oh
was
man,
so crazy, man.
that was crazy, dude. That was fucking crazy, man. But
Yo,
man, yeah,
I imagine that
3.3
back is
million
like,
hits.
yo, that is amazing, bro. That is stupendous. Like, shout out to Ski Cat for all that he's been doing for the Hex community. I just remember that night, and it was so weird because, like I said, I was so new to Hex or whatever, but I was invested. I had like 20 states by that time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And like I said, just listening to mostly Discourse Syndicate is like when I first started. Kind of. Oh my bad. Shout out to Hexologists as well.
Oh
Discourse
yeah,
Syndicate
Hexologist. Yeah.
and Hexologists, yo. Oh yeah, shout out to Motley as well. Motley was on that stream as well. So all of these guys, I was listening to them and like basically they're just breaking down all the mistakes they made, with Hex and this and that or whatever, as far as like staking, unstaking, when you were making your stakes and like all of this stuff, but especially the T shares, yo. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Like, especially Tisha. I really got to thank all these cats that really put it down. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, I definitely, because if I show you my staking ladder, my first like 6 or 7 stakes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was basically not efficient. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially like based on how I was like the amount I was staking and the time that I was staking them for. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But again, I'm like, well, hold on a second. Let me just like do some more research and intel before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying? And I came across like, I spent hours, like literally hours and hours and hours before I made those next stakes, listening to everybody, bro. And I'm telling you, from those 45 T shares that I had, bro, based
Oh
on the
man.
intel I got from the family, yo, like they did are doing marvelous things for me. 45
Yeah,
T shares, you know what I'm saying?
dude, that's cash. Look,
Yeah.
what's that? 45 T shares. I mean, a T share is just as much as Ethereum now, dude.
That's what
I
I'm
mean, just
saying, bro.
just
That's what I'm
think
saying.
about that, dude. And not only that, remember when we started first staking Hex, man, we didn't know understand T shares.
So
We did
when
not
did you get
understand.
into Hex?
About April
Okay,
full
so
time, and
okay.
really that was by damn near like premonition, man, straight up, because I tried to get into Hex like about February, and
Yeah.
I'm strictly mobile. I really don't I have a computer, but it was like, I got to clean it up and do all type of shit on it. I was like, you know what? I need to, get some Hex on this damn phone. It was hard. It was extremely difficult.
Yeah.
But I think I lost touch of it, lost focus on it like about February, and like about it was at the beginning of April. I saw Crypto Nomad after I had a dream about what's that, Richard Hart and Richard Branson right in the back seat when I'm on the passenger side. They both shooting the shit. And I woke up that same following day, I saw Crypto Nomad talking about Hex. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this sign right here. It's telling me to do something.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, I bought like that's that 500K Hex that day. I was like, yeah.
True. Yeah. That's what's up. So you got in a couple of months before I did. And so
Mm-hmm.
how did you find out about Hex? I'm always interested to know how people came into Hex or whatever, especially based on whenever you guys would have come in. Because even when I came in, there was still a heavy FUD around this product and the enigmatic founder. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, man. I heard, like I said, I heard about Hex like about like I said, February. And then I started hearing all the FUD saying there was a scam here and this garbage here and there. I'm like, man, look, I used to listen to Richard Hart like in 17, 2017, and I'm like, no, he's not that type of person. He
True.
ain't coming up with no damn scam. No, hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Right, right. True. Yeah.
So, that proved everyone wrong because I mean, look at it now. I
Yeah,
mean,
no
the
doubt,
shit
yo.
works.
Like, yeah,
It's
I mean, I
nothing like
just,
something that works.
I know it definitely works well, yo. Like, I mean, like I was just telling my man King Bless from Gentlemen's Crypto on this last live stream or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got other coins that I've had since the very beginning, like before even, a couple months before I got into Hex, and they don't compare to what, just the economic return that I've seen from Hex show. And
Oh
that's
no,
that's just what it is.
absolutely nothing, man. Look, I went all in. I should have went all in April. I had a whole lot of like Link and had some Ethereum and some other shit coins. Trying to dibble and dabble here. Hex was my smallest then, but then I started noticing that I started putting more in, then it started growing a little more.
True.
Then that uni drop came, and that was the decisive factor right there because I was like, you know what, I'm going to put basically half ETH and half Hex. So then when I did that, then I was like, man, I only got like just like what 10 ETH at the time. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go all in on Hex. And man, as soon as I did that, that shit just I mean
Yeah.
that's when it did its run up to like damn near a cent and a half. And I was like, whoa, this is perfect timing.
Yeah. I got all my Hex for under a penny, bro. Like, I'm just, like I said, I mean, the timing can not have been better, and I didn't really, I just found Hex because I was researching, I was green in the game, but just by my nature, I got to get into like the nuts and bolts of everything. I need to know everything about the industry, everything about, everything, you know what I'm saying? So I literally spent a long time starting from the top market cap coin all the way down to like the 3,000 market cap coin, like no bullshit. And I
Oh
researched,
yeah.
I got pass and pass of notes and this and that. And, that's how I came across Hex, yo. I'm like, yo, it just was interesting to me. I found it odd that this market cap was way down here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I went into it. I started, one step and the next step, and I came across the hex.com website, and I'm like, yo, this shit sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like this sounds really amazing. And I haven't seen anything in my short time in the game or whatever. So, once I did my due diligence and I did my research or whatever, I threw a decent amount of cash for what I could, afford at that time or whatever, bro. And like I tell you, that's definitely not only the best investment in crypto that I made, but so far the best investment that I've made, period. And you're talking to somebody since I've come over to Australia in September of '06. By '08, I had a company and I've had a company ever since then. And I'm telling you, this is the best investment that I've ever made. And it's so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like really green as we all are, you know what I'm saying? It's only like a year and a half old. So for
Hmm.
to be able to say that, like in this, and even when I got into it, because I didn't get into it from completely day one or whatever, bro, this thing is a monster.
Yes, it is, and it's absolutely nothing like it, man. And yet, likewise, this is the absolute best investment that I've ever participated in. And the thing is, it's the way that it's designed, dude. I
Yes.
tell you, the universe of thought, putting it into process. I remember like a year ago, like 2 years ago, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, there's got to be something out there that you just put up and just builds itself and then just pays you out. And I had to think about that again because I'm like, man, I thought about this like 2 years ago, and look at Hex. Hex just comes out, and this is doing exactly that. All you gotta do is just put in, let it build, and it pays you out. I mean, it's
Yeah.
nothing like it, you know.
Yeah. Mathematically, I even said this
You don't have
on
to
that
wait on no.
stream. Now go ahead, go ahead.
Oh yeah. You know, like, dude. What I was about to say, I'm sorry. You know, but
Now
yes, I mean the way that the way it's designed. I mean, who
yes,
would have thought that, just your participation will actually pay you in time?
yeah,
It,
definitely. Definitely. Like even so that night or whatever, when I was on and stuff, I even said, like to me, the design of this product is it's like a Picasso. Like literally, it's a fucking Picasso or like a Basquiat or something. It's like unique and one of a kind. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? It takes the principles of psychology and the principles of economics and it blends it into a completely balanced formulaic seed that is like the forever giving fruit as long as you play by the rules. You know what I'm saying? This is why I love this thing. Like it's literally like a masterpiece, straight up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's like your own treasury. Like I say, your own reserve. And what kills me is that these smart folks, they don't get it. Well, so that's on them. I guess that's why they're smart. But I know I'm smart enough to know and understand an opportunity when I see it.
Yeah.
And it, yeah, it took me a while to actually understand Hex. I knew what Hex was trying to do, but to actually understand it, and I think that's what people actually fall off at, is to actually understand things, and only that give just give the possibility that these things that you don't know and understand can work. Just
Yeah,
a chance,
definitely.
and they don't do it. I mean, hey, shame on them. It's more for us. I
Yeah,
tell you that.
I mean, all of these people who supposedly know everything, you know what I'm saying? These are like these establishment figures in crypto that don't even, they don't talk about hex. You know what I'm saying? So again,
hmm
if the bottom line is dollars and cents, how can you not talk about hex?
Yeah, I mean, look at the end of the sacrifice phase. I did a tweet. Look, Coin Telegraph and CoinDesk, the supposed to be the premier whatever of crypto news, they didn't even report it.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. You just really bringing me back to the discussion I was just having with King Bless when I was talking about the gatekeeping situation, specifically as
hmm
related to crypto, and I started naming the portfolio of the digital assets group or whatever. They
hmm
own basically all the crypto, like all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? But one of their assets is CoinDesk, right?
mm
Coinbase, Kraken. I can go on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So what the point
hmm
I was trying to make is that not like anybody's holding you back or whatever, but you have to understand there's a reason why a project like Hex and a founder like Richard Hart don't get no shine, and it's not because he got a bad attitude, yo. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
it's
his
not.
cover.
No,
That's
no,
cover,
no,
yo.
no.
It's because what Hex is opposite of your top 20, your top 50 crypto projects for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It's opposite all of those things. It actually literally gives you, like, when I was a kid, right? This is what I'm saying. My mom, yo, she raised 4 kids alone. I'm from ATL, whatever. 2 boys, 2 girls, and stuff like that. So my mom, she always laid out the law. We understood the rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? There was certain shit we could do. There was certain shit we couldn't do. If you cross that line, there's no questions. You will be held accountable. Period. You know what I'm saying? Go
Mm-hmm.
outside, get me a switch. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Because we got them weeping willow trees, bro. You have no
Oh
idea.
man, that shit
Two
hurt.
or three of them, tie them together, boy. You know what I'm saying? So my
Yeah.
point is, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she gave us the rules, she gave us the framework, she gave us the freedom to hang ourselves or to blossom. You know what I'm saying? But if we hung ourselves, if we stepped outside of that framework, there were going to be repercussions. You know what I'm saying? But it's fair and it's equitable and it's balanced in how the rules are of the game and shit. And this is what I see inside of Hex. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
forces you, if you don't already have this mentality in nature, it's going to force you to become someone who thinks short term, medium, and long term for one. You know what I'm saying? It's going to
Yeah.
force you, whether you like it or not, even if it's just by like, default, it's going to force you to understand the the significance of compounding interest and the core of how money even functions. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things that most of us that grow up in the West, I dare say, especially in America, that we're financially illiterate. You know what I'm saying? We don't really
Yeah.
understand how finance and economics works from institutional level because they don't teach us this shit in school. Why would they?
No. No, they
You know what I'm
wouldn't. No.
saying? So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
again, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not like I'm not into this tribalism shit or whatever. I'm not into like hero worship, but like I call it how I see it. This man, separate of whatever you want to say about his attitude or whatever, has given the blockchain something that should be fucking applauded. And anybody who's into making money on a bare roots level should be fucking talking about Hex. If you're really into making money, otherwise there's other discussion going on here. Because all
Yeah.
you gotta do is
Exactly.
look at the charts, right? Look at the charts, you know what I'm saying? From a year and a half of inception to now, Hex has the number 3 spot in counting, and we got post chain like in the chamber.
PULSECHAIN, man. I mean, what kind of upsets me also is that of course the FUD coming out. Oh, he's gonna have 90% of the supply now since the so-called OA put this and that in there. I'm like, man, you all need to shut up. I mean,
Yeah,
y'all need to straight up shut up. I
yeah,
mean, look from example. Learn from example. Look at Hex. What makes you think that what's that pulse is going to even be more? I mean, less significant. There's a reason for for that to happen. Just
yeah,
just shut up and watch. That's all
yeah,
you need to do and wait.
yeah, yeah. And it's not even about like a belief, because I'm not really a belief is like lack of knowledge, right? From my perspective, you believe some shit, you haven't really experienced that. So I'm really more about trusting. And when it comes to people, I trust in the track record. I trust in your receipts. I trust in what you show me to be. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
this dude created this product with the only question mark it has about the whole functionality on paper is this OA, the origin address.
Mhm.
But when we look at the receipts of the origin address, it's only worked in favor of the staker class inside of this particular product called Hex, right? That's all
Exactly.
it's ever done. All the moves that is made. Shout out to Silver the Antidote. He's one of the cats that were originally putting it down and tracking these movements of not only the OA but big players inside of the Hex ecosystem.
Mhm.
When you look at these type of documentations, you see that not only has this mechanism inside the functionality of the product has only been benevolent towards the staker class. It's never even sold a single coin.
Mhm. Oh
You know what I'm
man.
saying? There's not one single coin has been sold by
And not
this
one single
boogeyman
one.
that everybody's afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like when
I,
everything is open anyway. You know what I'm saying? So people are talking all of this shit, OA, whatever, rug pull, all this other bullshit. But take the time and go check out the blockchain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
do your
all
own
on
homework.
chain.
That's what I'm
Exactly. It's
saying.
all on chain. And not only that, dude, when I used to look at the website hex.com and it mentioned an OA. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, what the hell is an OA? I have not ever heard of an OA before any crypto project. Okay. So that right there, afterwards, everybody's like, oh, this OA got all the hex here and there. I'm like, wait a minute. You all didn't even know there was an OA until it was disclosed on the damn website.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the hell? Okay, well, what about XRP? They gotta have a massive ass OA and a massive ass dumping mechanism too. You know,
and they have.
Yeah, you know that kills me, man. You know everything's disclosed, and you want to bitch and moan about it. You know, because there's nothing else for you to bitch and moan about except, oh, they got all the supply. Okay, who the hell doesn't have all the damn supply? I mean, all the damn money in your damn pocket. Okay, the Federal Reserve got all your damn supply.
Yeah.
All right.
So
okay, so what other coin you in? You know, what other coin you in? You in Link. Okay, what's that? 80% of what's that? 12 wallets got 89% of the damn supply and dumping on your shit.
Yep.
so
now pretty much every damn near every product on the blockchain, just go look at the fucking top wallets, and it's gonna be the same song over and over and over again. The only difference is none of them have performed like Hex, and these characters who hold these top wallets, they've all dumped at some point along the way on top of their retail fucking customers. So that's what it is. That's actual factual. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is not about tribalism, but I'm very pragmatic and practical in my approach and really scientific when it comes to, like, you know, material shit like dollars and cents. You know what I'm saying? If there's a bread trail to be followed, you know what I'm saying, then that makes the work very fucking simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, beyond all of the FUD and all of this just like disintegration of like the Hex product whenever I first got in by all of these so-called influencers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Once I did my research, and fortunately I did my research before I actually started hearing about like all this other crazy shit about Hex or whatever. But I did my research and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers, I don't know what they're talking about. I really don't understand like what's going on here. I'm literally, because I'm even questioning myself. I'm like, yo, am I missing something here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? So, you know, once I got beyond the point of, yo, this is what it is, and I made that investment, you know, it's been good. You know, it's only made me like, you know, like 50, 60x over my initial investment in counting. You know what I'm saying? In less than just over a year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And counting,
less
brother.
Than a year. Yeah,
yes.
Less than a year.
And that's another thing. It's like less than a year. Hex actually launched, was that November 19th. And if you look at the chart from November 19th on, man, it's been up to the right ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at that, dude. I mean, there's absolutely nothing in crypto that can actually match what Hex has done. Even from, what's that? How can you say, like about 8 months? 8 months it's been up to the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And continuing, dude. I mean, just continuing strong.
True. And so you just made me think about all of these TA guys that, you know, do all this chart analysis and stuff like that. I'm wondering what are these dudes looking at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be very simple. You can put Hex's chart up to any chart over the past year, 9 months, whatever period of time you want to do it since Hex been out. You know what I'm saying? And Hex is going to destroy that chart. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've done this. I look to see, you know, like the top 20, I do it every once in a while just to see if there's any type of competitor to Hex. And really, the real competitor as far as like growth to Hex is Ethereum. As far as like growth, like whatever's doing whatever right now and shit. I'm just talking about market cap. You know what I'm saying? But Hex is not direct competition to Ethereum because it's a product that exists on Ethereum. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, you can never be better than your parents, really. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, you can't challenge your parents. You can only like take from what they gave you and go make better, you know, go plant a better seed in that. Yeah. And that's
learn from example. That's all you can do is just learn from example.
And here we are with PulseChain. So let me ask you about PulseChain and everything that, you know, led up to that. And for those of you who don't know, PulseChain is the up and coming blockchain project from Richard Hart. And there has been a lot of discussion, a lot of hype, a lot of innuendo, a lot of FUD, a lot of FOMO, a lot of different words being, splattered around about this project. But I want, since we've all been through it all, now that,
Hmm.
the SAC phase is over, and now we're on to like, testnet and, eventually mainnet and all that. How do you feel about how everything transpired, the end result of the sacrifice, and moving forward, like the possibilities in the future of post chain?
Well, I mean, the sack went absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at how much revenue it has drawn and attention it has drawn also, and it has hold on for a moment, bro. Hold on. What
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
hell is going on? But yeah,
yeah.
Pulse Chain is going to be another phenomenal. It's going to be another like another hex,
True.
but and probably even better because it's going to be utilized even more. That's
Yeah,
that's the thing. A lot of people talking about how big the supply is and this and that. Like y'all thinking small fry now. No,
mm,
Pulse Chain. We're going to use the hell out of Pulse Chain anyway with our P hex. And
yeah,
then remember, all the smart contracts off of Ethereum are going to be on Pulse Chain.
true.
So, man, and it's going to have a burning feature.
Yeah,
So I mean, the
25%.
possibilities is there definitely. I mean, it's going to be like what Compound on Pulse Chain. It's going to be Aave on Pulse Chain. It's going to be all that on
Yeah,
Pulse Chain.
yeah. All
Uh,
4,000 plus ERC20 coins, most of them are going to be on post chain.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, a lot of them they're not going to keep dealing with Ethereum's bullshit either.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people don't know that Ethereum's really trying to go into the enterprise. You got the
yeah,
corporations
definitely.
waiting on ETH to get his shit together so they can use it. As
Yeah,
far as the DeFi is really almost like a small potatoes for ETH right now because
yeah,
they thinking really big, man. I'm telling you that. I mean, if Chase Bank knocking at your door, like, hey, we want to use your shit. Now you
yeah,
gonna worry about us,
yeah.
transacting this and that. No, they go start doing development so they could get 2.0 straight.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, that's what I see as well. I feel like you're gonna start to see clear and present lines being drawn in the sand with regards to what is really crypto, based on what's about to pop off with this post chain. Because the people who are really in cryptocurrency, as far as like developers and different projects or whatever, the ones that are truly in it to do the best, have the best product, and have the best, interface and exchange relationship with the retail customer or whatever, without any
Hmm.
restraints. You know what I'm saying? Who really want to be a part of like DeFi and decentralization or whatever, they are going to come over to blockchains like Postchain. And right now, Postchain
Yes.
is the only one in history. This is crypto history. What's happening right now? Not only did this project just raise, people basically gave their blood, sweat, and tears, hard-earned money for a cause. Again, of free speech, free communication. You know what I'm saying? Free movement, free access, no controls, no restraints or whatever. This is what like 40,000 wallets. You know what I'm saying? Ended up, a number
Dang.
of 13, 14 billion or whatever. And we know like the OA was a big contributor to that. But even I would have been happy with the market cap that it was before. Or not. Let me say that right. I no market cap, but the sacrifice number pre the last 2 hours, 3 hours of the sacrifice. I was cool
Oh
with
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I thought it would probably like top off to like just over Billy or something like that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's a lot of people have done a lot of crazy things like in 19 days. It's a lot of money, regardless,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So, my thing is at the end of the day, like I think that this is like the nature of and the psychology of Richard Hart. This dude has a rebel mentality, and he's really gives a shit about the people. He wants things to work right. He wants shit to be equitable or whatever. You know, so from my perspective, the moves that I've seen him make, they all go towards that particular philosophy or whatever. So
Yeah.
it will be foolish. Again, you don't have to believe in anything or anybody, but you have to trust the nature of people when that's the currency that you know you're betting on and shit like that or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nothing this dude has done, none of his currency would lead us to believe that he would go fucking do some crazy work pull and this whole shit is a scam, blah blah blah. And the fact that people are still
No.
saying that after the success of Hex after only a year and a half in the game, come on, yo, cut that shit out.
They ain't got nothing else to say, dude. RH is by far the fairest human being I've experienced. The fairest and
Yeah,
honest. He tells
yeah,
you like it is, and he treats everyone on an equal plane. You know,
100.
and not only that, he don't deal with no type of stupid shit neither. You can see he's straight up business. Especially like on the last stream, I like it. He was like, "Oh yeah, you want to talk to me? All right, this is what you need to talk to me. Hey, 10 mil." I'm like, hey, we're gonna have that soon any damn way. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of us talking to you, man.
Yeah, straight up, and in a
Heck
short
yeah.
order too, sooner than
That,
later, sooner than
sooner
later.
than later. I mean, just look at your staker app, man. If you got this, you got your stakes on the staker app. Just look at the progression of the growth of each stake that you have, dude. I mean, it's only been a year, like a year and a half, and if you staked out even 5 years, dude, people don't understand how far a dollar can actually go. Like, say for
Yeah,
instance, like yeah, you put in the bullshit CD, a dollar in the bullshit CD. Let it sit for 10 years and come back 10 years.
yep,
Just $1. So
yep,
what makes you think Hex is not going to do the same thing? And it's an asset.
yep.
It's
There's no
money.
gimmicks. There's no bells
Yeah.
and whistles. You put your shit in. You write your own, you know, receipts. Basically, you literally mint your own earnings based
Yeah.
on what you put in. And that's why I'm saying like this formula is equitable. It's so balanced. It's literally yin yang, yo. So let me put it like this: it marries the material and the spiritual, or the abstract and the material. Let me put it like that because I don't want to sound like no hippie shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It marries the abstract and the material, yo. That's what it does, like this formula. That's why I call it a Basquiat or Picasso, yo. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what is ahead in Post Chain and everything that has to offer. But more than anything, I'm looking forward to getting into this P Hex, yo. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like,
that's it, dude. That's what I want. That's what I really want. I want
yeah,
to see that price of that P Hex first day, and want to be armed up right there. I don't care if it's market, whether I'm buying, I'm staking. That's it.
yeah,
Pulse, I love Pulse, but when
yeah,
it comes to Hex, no, Hex is gonna be the thing, dude.
yeah. We
Hex
in the
is gonna be
same.
the thing.
Yeah, we're in the same thought pattern with that, yo. Like it's all lovely, you know, it's all good, but Hex is a monster. You know, I know Post will do amazing things almost immediately and shit like that. But my end game is that P Hex. Don't get it twisted for sure. That's what it is. And
P Hex
especially
is
like,
gonna be a monster, dude. It's absolutely
yep,
gonna be a monster. It's gonna it's it. I feel P Hex will come equal to the price of Hex, but as far as the T-share price, now that's gonna be the difference.
yep,
And I feel that it's going to be more stakers on the P hex side. So guess
yep,
what? The yield is going to be on the E hex side.
yep,
That's where the
definitely.
yield is going to be, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be
And
looking at
again, like
40-50% yield, man. Oh.
for sure, yo, and it's instant too, and there's no time like the present, yo, and that anybody doesn't matter. You can get into this. It doesn't matter if you invested in crypto or even if you just invested, and if you got an extra 150 every month or every 2 weeks that you're gonna be blowing anyway. Again, from my experience, this is one of the best products in the game of crypto. That's just my personal opinion or whatever. You know,
That's great that you said that because I've said that to a couple of people. Like, dude, look, like right now, yeah, $150, you could buy 1,000 hex a month. You could stake it out 5, 10, 15 years. Just do it every month. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. If you can't, twice a month. Buy 1,000 hex twice a month.
yeah,
Stake it out 5, 10, 15 years.
yeah,
Dude, it's
yeah,
gonna work.
yeah,
You're gonna get your returns.
yeah.
But people
I'm
aren't
gonna go.
patient, man. People
Yeah,
are not patient. They are not
yeah,
patient at all, dude. The first thing
yeah,
that they say is like, when can I get my money out? Like
yeah,
I already explained to you that, once you stake, you don't, withdraw your money to the stake ends, even if you do commit to this. Oh no,
yeah,
when can I get my money?
yeah. I'm gonna need that. I got an emergency, son.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna need
you got an
that.
emergency 2 years from now. Yeah.
Nah. Like me, I'm the opposite mentality because, like I say, bro, all I need to do is wake up, and if I'm feeling any kind of ways, I know the short amount of time that I made this very considering, you know what I'm saying, like a very menial, like modest investment in this product, and this shit is off the chain, bro. I'm like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not to be, don't take this product lightly. Again, if you're in the game, if you're not in the game, if you in within earshot of these voices, you need to go check this product out. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I
Man,
think that there are other products for sure. There's other products on the blockchain that's worth looking into. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're simply looking at the bottom line, how can I maximize my time versus money?
man,
You
hex,
need to look into this formula.
hex, man, hex. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm with you with the other block. Yeah, of course, yeah, there are other projects out there, but man, it's absolutely nothing like hex. Absolutely nothing.
No comparison.
Okay.
I mean, we may sound like fanboys right now, but again, go look at the chart, yo. I'm saying just go look at the chart.
So
That's all you got to do. You don't take my word for it. Don't take Crypto Nate word for it. Don't take fucking RH word for it. Nobody.
yeah,
Shout out to Yash Deep, by the way. That's my boy as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nobody's word for it. But if you gonna be investing, do your due diligence and go check out what's what. You know what I'm saying? And if it's really
yes,
about making money and you don't have no emotional attachment to that shit besides making money, yeah,
yeah.
there's none better.
I
There's
mean,
none
just
better.
think about your life. Okay, think about yourself day by day. I see guys, like that I work with. They go across the street to the store every day to eat. Like, man, you realize you spent like $10 on chicken that you probably could have cooked at home. Like, dude, $10 a day, it's $50 a week. Down there. 5 days
Yeah, yeah,
out of the work week. Like, dude, just take 100 of that and put it up on this. And guess what they say? Oh, I ain't got time for that.
yeah, yo,
I go,
yeah.
well, dude, I did my due diligence.
Uh, yeah,
I
yeah.
did my due diligence. That's all I can
Shout
do.
out, shout out to our lights out. He came in and spread some love. Shout out
Hey,
to
what's up,
Gravity.
lights?
You know what I'm saying? Fellow Hexicans coming in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get the same type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people just, I mean, what can you do? Like seriously, you know what I'm saying? This is why
You
I say
can't do
it's a
nothing,
mentality
man.
thing with Hex. Even if you aren't in the crypto, Hex is a mentality, bro. You know what I'm
Yes, it
saying?
is.
Like this is what I've noticed. Obviously, everybody we don't agree with every single thing or whatever. We're individuals. You know what I'm saying? But what would you expect? In a project like Hex because it's not mainstream. You got to be a really tough skin motherfucker to want to invest in this project a year ago based on all of the heat that it was catching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So, that's why I say this community is different. And moving forward, I just think that the type of people that I've already come across, they're very unique. They're very like, singularly focused and like deal in short term, medium term, and long term type goals and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And that's what you that aspect is very good for building. not only like blockchains and stuff like that, but building out these aspects of society that got all kinds of hole in them right now, like financial literacy and all these things like that. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why when RH talks about I deserve a fucking what do you call them, a Nobel Peace Prize?
Nobel Prize, yeah. Shit,
Yeah,
hell
that's word
yeah,
up. Word
hell
up.
yeah, and we should fly them to Sweden to get it too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
hey,
exactly. Yeah,
do the
yeah,
donation, everything. I'm saying, hey, there go your jet, man. Go
yeah.
get your prize. Because yes, he does deserve a Nobel Prize in economics, and
A
and
hundred
and a
percent.
humanitarian gift also, man,
Yeah,
because
that's what
this
I'm
has
saying,
changed lives. I mean, look
bro.
at
This
our
is why I
community,
say
man. I mean,
definitely,
look
brother.
at the outreach of our community.
Yeah,
Like look at Maddie. Look what Maddie doing.
yeah. I love
It
Maddie.
on his time, on his time. Look at what Joey was doing, interviewing individual people on his time. Look at you. Look at what you doing, bro. Look at what Wells doing, educating. Look at what
Yeah, yo.
what's that? RG and Hexologist.
Yeah,
RG,
yo. I
man,
mean,
shit, he got syndication for real.
yeah, yo. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and also like I can't forget about my Australian family as well. Unwrecked, pirate.
Yeah, unrack. Yeah, they
Jessica,
go on Discord in the
Days
morning.
43, Sammy Chica, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, yo, like we worldwide, yo, this is what I'm saying, and everybody just does it for the love because they understand. But what I was gonna say earlier, based on something that you said, that's why I said it's abstract and material. This formula, it marries the both of those worlds. So when we're talking about this dude deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, not just for fucking economics, but also for like, whatever sociology or whatever fucking category they got for that,
yes,
right? You know what I'm saying? It's literally
yeah,
teaching motherfuckers who don't have necessarily the framework or the fortitude to organize their life in a certain way. It kind of forces you into that, and then things become habitual, as you know what I'm saying? Like it's very difficult to get out of habit, like these grooves in a broken record, whatever. And formulas like this really assist in doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It really brings it to the forefront. So yeah, yo, I'm with that. Nobel Peace, fucking science, literature, whatever, fuck, economics, like give the man
give
his
it to
due.
him, man.
Yeah,
Give it to him. He deserves it. I mean, look, ARH, I love you. Thank you.
yeah, yo.
Okay.
Big things are going with RH, yo. Like he's a he like I said, I mean I'm not into like cult of personalities or none of that stuff like that. Like well people are people, yo. I don't respect this man because of how much money he got or how much he's worked. And honestly, I'm not interested in his Rolex and Louis, this, that, and all that stuff like that. None of that matters to me. But if he thinks that it matters to some people, that's all love, because that's not what's
Yeah.
really significant. And if that's all you're looking at, then again, in the type of consciousness that certain type of people that really get shit done don't ever think about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Exactly.
yeah, at the bottom of it all, what Homeboy has brought to the table is to be commended. You know what I'm saying? Like if like he always says, if he dies and go away tomorrow, this gift that keeps on giving in the form of Hex is always gonna be there. This is his legacy, yo. Of course, there's gonna be some kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? I know I would be.
Yeah, what
You know,
kills me, man, you had jokers on there talking about, oh man, look at him, he's showing his watches. I mean, what kind of guy does this? To promote this and that. And like, man, that's his stuff. That's
yeah,
his
yeah,
stuff. What
exactly.
the hell wrong with you? I mean, where's your stuff at? Okay, so I mean, if he wants to show his stuff on TV, then that's his
Yeah,
stuff.
yo. Because
Yeah,
again, at the end of the day, it's not about money, is it? Because if I was in that same position, I would be showing shit that to me represents the same shit, but it's just not watches and stuff like that. But I would feel the same way that he feels about his shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like, if I paid for it, if I fucking bust my knuckles to get this shit, don't tell me how to be me. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be me better than me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly. I know me. Like, hey, like he also mentioned, like, hey, this is like advertising right here. Well, how come I wouldn't advertise me with my products?
True.
You know, this is how you get the word out. And not only that, guess what? I didn't have to sell Hex to get it either. So
Exactly.
That's another thing. Oh, the price didn't dip off of Hex for me getting this Rolex turntable, wherever the hell, with the bear, the $10,000 bear. No, it didn't. Guess what? This is from me, not from whatever. No. And not only that, look at all the other Hexicans, getting this and this and this. This is proof that this thing works. It helps people.
And real talk, yo, there's enough. I mean, he's been in the public eye enough that, if he was only just about like this forward persona that he presents or whatever, he would have been done. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, like I find that really disingenuous and not authentic when I hear all of these jabs that, people take at him and they're only related to like, oh yeah, he's this, mostly his personality and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo.
People are jealous, man. They are so envious.
A perfect example of, again, I don't really want to bring up like, a dirty laundry or old trash or whatever, but a perfect example that people would rather, somebody smile in their face and tell them what they want to hear while robbing them blind than to have someone that may appear to be brash and, forward and, like just straight into the point like Richard. In case in point, again, I'm here in Australia. This dude, Alex, whatever Saunders, you know what I'm saying? And that whole fiasco from a couple of weeks ago, right? Yo.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. And even, I mean, side note, because again, I feel like a baby in this game, you know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, because I haven't been in for that long. So once I got in and I started, understanding these influences and stuff like that, because I got stung by BitBoy, for a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All good, not too much. And so I started to look for, just people, even if I really didn't agree with, them or whatever, I would just listen to them if they made sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude, Alex, he was one of the dudes I had on my subscribe list. I would listen to him every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? If he presented himself to be very no nonsense, a matter of fact, about the numbers, this, that, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it was shocking to me, like literally shocking to me, to find out that all of this shit is going on in the background. But what was the most shocking and really not surprising to me is that it took Richard Hart to call this dude out.
Yeah.
Everybody knew about it, yo. That's what's really scary to me. And it kind of gives you an insight of how this game really works.
Yeah.
Everybody
and RH was the one to disclose it. And all of a sudden, here come BitBoy, here comes someone else, here comes someone else. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all got ripped off by this fool and you all didn't say anything? I mean, what the hell, Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's absolutely no telling how long he's been doing it. Because like you, I used to watch Saunders too. I thought that he was, okay. For real, he was just okay. But, man, crazy, man. I mean, it took RH, just like how he called out Craig Wright, just like that. All of a sudden, you all like, well, yeah, he did get some Bitcoin from me and pay me back. He did get some Bitcoin. Like, man, y'all ain't got no type of balls or morals. None.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And again, I mean, I don't want to keep beating this, horse or whatever. But again, in my stream earlier, I was talking to King about this as well. When I'm talking about this whole gatekeeper society that exists within this shit, I'm not afraid of it. It doesn't impede my progress, but I'm aware that this shit exists. You know what I'm saying? And this is just this is a clear example. Main influences. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck, dude? Come on, bro. You're from Chicago. I'm from ATL. I've been to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? A few times. It's one of my favorite places to go in the summer. You know what I'm saying? But I know you can't just be walking the streets when you owe not even $500, let alone 5 Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? How can you still be walking these crypto streets, bro? You know what I'm saying? He's still out in these crypto streets and owing everybody money, bro. Come on, man. What does that happen?
Exactly.
How is that allowed to happen? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know what? Because I think they all doing it. They gotta be all doing it. Because I mean, for RH to start the domino effect, everyone else is running for cover. And guess who's holding the bag?
Yep.
They all doing it, dude. They gotta be all doing it.
And this,
They gotta be all doing it
that's
because
what
I
I'm
can't
saying,
have.
from my perspective. From my perspective.
Yeah, I can't see no other way. I really can't. Like, you mean to tell me all this time, this man showing his face on YouTube, y'all didn't say anything?
Nothing. Not a word, not a whisper, a murmur, a nothing.
Yeah.
How is that even happening, bro? You know what I'm saying? So that tells me there's a security blanket around these so-called what do you call them, like influencers, because again,
Furu.
follow the money. You know what I'm saying? Follow the money. That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
And I
Yep.
think it's really poetic justice that how that all unraveled. You know what I'm saying? Right in real
Mm-hmm.
time. That so everybody, like, you're gonna come over here calling this man a fraud when as you speaking these words, you fraud and motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
RH has aired out a whole lot of dirty laundry in this crypto shit. I mean, look at Coin Market Cap and the bullshit they're doing. Look at all these furus and these jealous fake ass motherfuckers, talking about Hex, but then they promoting scams. I
100%.
mean, dude, Hex has aired out a whole lot of dirty laundry I didn't even know existed.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I say you're gonna see a line drawn with this post chain, because the real is gonna hop over to this post chain and get involved in this freedom, in this political statement of free communication, free access, and nobody looking over your shoulder just to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To me,
And no
that's what
admin keys either.
exactly. Yeah,
Because I think he
admin
said
key
that.
free.
I think he said that right off the back already. That of course, he doesn't promote it, and it's a lot of stuff that he really can't control. But he's gonna do his damnness if he finds out some shit running on that jam chain got a key on there, and he's gonna blow the whistle like a mother. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be putting them on blast for sure. I'm sure of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's what it is though. But before we get out of here, bro, there's something we were talking about before we went live. I just want you to get back into that because again, I think that's really important as we talk about just being self-efficient, self-sustainable, and just really developing like winning habits that are how can you say accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about, you had fell off, when you were young or whatever, and then you got into a trade, you became an electrician, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh yeah.
I'm the same. I can clearly tell you that because I followed something that, was natural to me, in back in ATL, I was doing copper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, like fiber, like splicing fiber, like early
Oh
on, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Or whatever like
Mm-hmm.
that. Same thing, went down to Miami and I was doing that as well. And so when I came over to Australia, I just picked up that work again, but I expanded like, the whole thing, I got all kinds of, certifications and like all this stuff like that or whatever. So I'm a technician level now. So my
Oh,
point
that's
is,
good, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
so all along the way, it took like the same thing that, this formula inside of Hex, this abstract material. We
Mm-hmm.
understand that we live in a material world, and there, in order, and just because of that, we got to play this game, which means the name of the game is finance and resource, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and just, having that consistency, to, embrace this trade, I gave myself the ability to be where I am right now, right? So we were
Exactly.
talking about that same thing, but just kind of tell the people what you were telling me before we came online.
Like I said, I was in high school, man. I was a knucklehead, definitely, man. I was out there hanging out. I was trying to be cool, I was trying to be accepted, and I would have to say, before I graduated from high school, like a year before I became a senior, I don't know, something came into my head like, man, I can't do this shit forever. I had a mother and father at home, my father worked all the time. My mother, she took care of home. She did the schooling. She actually, gave me the input to actually know how to think and learn how to think. And thank God I was able to utilize that in a young age. So when I got out of high school, I was like, man, you know what? Since I screwed up college at the time, I'm like, I got to work with my hands, learn a trade or something. I went into welding, HVAC. Then I wanted to be a machinist. And when I became a machinist, then, of course, they shipped all the damn jobs overseas at the time. But luckily, I signed up for the apprenticeship to be an electrician. And like I said, that was the absolute last thing I wanted to do. I did not want to become an electrician. But they called me. I was like, you know what? I dropped every damn thing, took my ass to that damn school, went through the whole 5-year apprenticeship, got my journeyman card. And it was that. It's been since 96. Yeah, 96, man.
True. Yeah, that's so the moral of the story is, I mean, it's never too late. And the reason why I asked you that, because we kind of have a similar, background with regards to we're tech, we're tradies, as they call them over here. You know what I'm saying? We have a trade that we master. You know what I'm saying? We literally got paperwork, licenses that say we are masters at what we do,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm just saying, coming from America and this whole you got to go to college and get a degree and go live the whole dream,
Nah,
whatever,
you don't need
and go
to.
mountains of debt. I'm saying it's not for everybody, but it's not for most people
Mm-mm.
in America based on how the system is set up. So my
And
point
especially
is,
now, man. Especially now with the education system now, especially the higher. There's a reason why they call it indoctrination now.
mm,
It's they want you be functional in their society. Like my wife, she's going to school right now, and like some of the material that she go over, and her and I are looking at each other like, what the hell are they saying? They actually telling you like, okay, yeah, there's a higher level above you that you got to answer to.
mm,
Not think for yourself, but no, you're at this level right now. Guess what? There's a level above you that you gotta subject yourself to.
yeah,
And I'm like, wait a minute, college was not like that. Like, college was like free thought and free expression because I went to school too, I just didn't finish,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and I'm like, what the hell's going on here now?
yeah.
So
My
school now, man, is
yeah. Yeah, had I
nah,
known then, I would have definitely like, I got like a psychology like associates. I only went for like 3.5 years, but I definitely would have done engineering. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Electronic engineering in hindsight or whatever. But I would have just went to a technical school or trade school. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have even wasted my time or whatever. But, um, you know, at the end of the day, my point in all of this is that, we need to learn how to actually become financial like monsters and masters. You know what I'm saying? We need to master finance because everything is based on that in this material world. You know what I'm saying? Now the abstract part of that is like, who are you? Who are you before you get these finances, and who are you going to be after these finances? And really, what type of person do you want to be? You want to be the type of person that have to go clock in for the rest of your life and listen to other people
mm-mm,
tell you what to do, or you want to be the type of person that do your own thing, follow your own path. If you have to go clock in, that's all good. But if you become financially literate and you understand how compounding your money, how that
mm-hmm,
works for you, then again, come get some of this hex.
yeah.
For real.
You use the time to your advantage. Yeah, use all that time. Say, for instance, you do work at a place for 20 years. Well, I hope you did save up to invest for 20 years. So it could help you in the long run because I mean, okay, you got 10 more years to retire. Guess what? If you ain't try to do anything in those 20 years, them 10 years are gonna be short, man. You go and cut your damn legs off, try to catch up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people ass out like that too, man. A
Yeah. Yeah.
lot of people. I mean, I
Definitely.
like at the time clock at my job. I mean, they got what's that? The credit union payday loans.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
Yeah.
busy
Straight
too, man. They
straight.
busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They stay busy in the hoods, yo. You know what time it is with that. And this is
Mhm.
what I'm talking about, and this is why even as I grow, like within all my stakes maturing, all the stuff like that, yo. I mean, the reason why I'm so excited about this opportunity to build this generational wealth, because honestly, I want to give most of this shit away. You know what I'm saying? Well, not give it away
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just gonna go throw money. I have ideas and I have vision and plans of, how to, you know, enact some of these things we've been talking about, but like simple, basic financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing that I was talking about with King from Gentlemen of Crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like educating these kids, yo, at a young age. These brothers got programmed, like Zay, Bitcoin Zay, and King. They do programs where they not just educating like adults and stuff like that or whatever. They're educating kids, bruh. Like digital
Mm-hmm.
assets. You know what I'm saying? Blockchain technology and all this stuff like that. That's what's real. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. Exactly. Like, dude, I thank God I really don't have kids to go to school now because even when I was going through the public school system, I mean I could see the classes that they've actually cut off. Like after I took them, like say for instance civics. I
Mm.
mean I remember I was in grammar school in 1988. We were the last class to have civics. And civics, that's how you knew how everything worked. What how you hold people accountable. Like, hey, I remember, yeah, the corporate tax structure, yeah, that's supposed to supply the Army
Mm.
and the Marines and all that. We were the last class in '88, dude. No one knows how this shit works. No one knows how the government works or anything no more. What was that? When I graduated from high school, what was that? 8 years later, when Bush came into office, vocational trade schools went away.
True. So when was that?
Yeah,
That was what,
it was
90?
2000. It was like
2000.
2002. It was
Okay,
like
yeah, yeah.
2002 when they started doing the college prep, and then the Sally Mae loans and stuff for you to go to school and stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Eh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was garbage. Like, wait a minute, you got these damn kids out here, they don't even know what a ruler is.
Mm.
They don't even
Real
know how to
talk.
use a tape measure, dude.
Yeah.
I remember one day I had a bad tire and I had to go into a tire shop. And this brother, he small brother, he was a teenager. He had his money on and stuff. But he rolled in there, man, and he didn't know how to put air in his tire. And the man looked at him like, dude, you got like $500 damn rims, per tire. And
Yeah.
you mean to tell me you don't know how to put air in the tire?
Yeah. That's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah.
Shout out David Fetter. I see you, brother. Lights out again. Graphene. Alex Saunders. What is
Heck
good?
yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We just talking that real talk, a little bit of hacks, a little bit of life or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
But
were just talking, man. We just getting it on.
yeah, so yeah, but just getting back to like this post chain, right? I feel the same way you do for the most part. I just think it's really dynamic for one. I think that a lot of creative, innovative people will flock to this particular blockchain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited. But and again, like the ideas that I have, as far as like little dApps that can be built, things that I can do, like to, type of kind of interface with the community, at large, these things that I'm talking about, financial literacy, you know what I'm saying? And also like, working as collectives as well, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I really want to do is kind of like go back to these kind of more traditional ways of how society runs, you know what I'm saying? Like, the
Mm.
important things, first food, clothing, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. And from there, like the basic principles of, like, give and take, you know what I'm saying? Like, be equitable, and always try to, give back and plant seeds and shit like that, right? So
Mhm.
I just feel like, you got to start from like a ground level with that stuff like that. And that's kind of like what I'm into, like just building like in these places that have been forgotten about and people don't ever think about, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I mean, with Hex, yeah, you can definitely do that. Pulse chain. I mean, Pulse chain is going to be, like I say, revolutionary. I just can't
Yeah.
wait till it starts, so we could actually show people. Like, hey, you know what? This is the ground floor right now. Come on up with us.
True.
You know, because I try to get people into the sacrifice and all that. Like I say, you know, you can't make a horse drink water, dude. I mean, it's so sad, you know, the mindsets of some people, man. You know, I try. I definitely try. The only thing that I can do is what I've done was, you know, I did sacrifice for my sons. You know, they're old, you know, they're still 23 and 25. And, you know, they really don't understand, you know, the blockchain, even though I try to explain it to them, you know, how important these things are. But it's just the element of life that's around them also, you know, that parents actually have to go against to garner their attention and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna put up this much for you, this much for you. Boom, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, lead by example. And again, once they start seeing them zeros start
Yeah,
accumulating,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. That's the
So,
only way that's gonna show you, like, hey, this shit's real. This is real. This is not make believe. This is real. Okay,
yeah,
so
and I'm seconding you know what David is saying as well, yo. Like, you know, post chain is our second chance to build amazing wealth. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
P hex will be even better than E hex with the lower fees. That's what I'm saying, yo. This is I feel. I mean, I don't know, you know, I don't know if you're into astrology and all that shit like that or whatever, but
yeah,
me and
mm,
wife feel like, you know, deep into that shit. We spend a lot of time talking about that, but you
yeah. The
know,
numbers too. You,
yeah, definitely, for
oh
sure.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I
So
understand that. Yeah. Mhm.
I feel, you know, I feel like the time that is happening right now for me, where my astrology is a lot of Jupiter, which deals with, you know, we say luck in the West, but, you know, it's really like Lakshmi and that energy of Lakshmi, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, which
Mhm.
is just like fortune and, you know, like, you know, progressive, you know, movements as far as business and these arenas or whatever, communication. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
And I'm saying, bro, like, I feel like everybody that came into Hex from day one till now, astrologically have to be some really fucking fortunate people. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yo, bro, I mean, it's crazy, you know. I mean, and people, I can clearly, even me, as I'm talking this shit right now, right? I can clearly see how anybody looking from the outside would be like, yo, these motherfuckers crazy. You know what I'm saying? They just fucking, you know, a
Mhm.
bunch of zealots, you know, whatever, you know, cult of personality, fucking followers and all of that. But again, you know, generally when people are hyped like this is when they're making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, cult
Exactly.
of personality only goes for so long. You only get away with so much with just personality and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. We
so you
making
know,
money, man.
yeah,
We
straight
making
up.
money.
Yeah. At the end of the day, yo, the wallet speaks for itself, you know. But yo, man, I know you've been over longer than you're supposed to by 13 minutes. So yo,
Hey, that's
I'm gonna
cool,
let you.
bro. That's cool. Look, we could do this again and
Yeah, we
again.
will, man. We will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to get you on because you know, I remember that night, yo, whenever you fucking those 3 million hex dropped in your hand, and I'm like, yo, I wonder what Nate is up to. I wonder what those fucking hex are
Woo,
worth right
man.
now, bro. So I
Yeah, I
just
staked
thought,
all
yo,
that shit, man. I
yeah,
staked all
dude.
that shit.
Yeah, yo, I mean, bro, that's just that alone is life changing, bro. I don't got nowhere close to 3 million, and this shit is life changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
I
Matter of
think
fact, I got.
at that time, it was like about 14K, like 14, 15K when I received it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yo,
look at the shit now, dude. Oh my,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I tell you, people just don't understand how big this really is.
yeah, yeah. Massive.
But thank God we do.
Yeah,
Thank
you know what I'm
God we
saying?
understand where we're at. You know,
Yeah,
that's all I could
you
say.
know, there's a difference between being a tribalist and just being like, you know, smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, why would I go over here if the game is dollars and cents? Why am I gonna leave? You know what I'm saying? This pile of fucking, you know, green over here and then go over here where the pile is like not even half the size of my pile. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense.
No, no, it don't, dude. If I would have just left the uni and left my bag the way it was, and not go all in on Hex when I did before, like around October, man, I would be killing myself right now. I'll probably do this right now. Oh, right on screen, dude. I'm like, holy shit, I messed up, dude. I screwed up.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude.
For sure. Yeah.
That's real talk there.
That'd be a bad day right there, bro. That'd be a real bad day and a bad week, as a matter of fact.
I have a bad week every rest of my life.
Like stuck in a perpetual bad week.
Like, man, can I change my brain to something else, please?
Can I get a mulligan?
Yeah. Oh, I tell you. But yeah, thank God that we took the opportunity. Like I already said, we did the work.
Yeah, for sure. Like straight up. I mean, this is, we build this, you know what I'm saying? And it's just young. We're still building it out, and again, like when you come across greatness, you want to be a part of it and you want to add to it. That's really what it is. That simple. So, but again, Nate, bro, I'm gonna let you go. What time is it over there right now anyway? Like 10, 11?
So 11. It's about 11:30.
Yeah, true. So yeah, it's like about the same time, 2:21 on Thursday over here and shit.
Oh, it is? Oh yeah, shit, y'all,
PM,
y'all in the afternoon, hey.
Yeah, with half a day ahead plus. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, yeah, man.
Gotta be nice.
Yeah. It's different, and I'm in Brisbane as well. Like the time actually never changed. Like in the state that I'm in, like it just don't go forward, it don't go backwards. It's always the same. So
Queensland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Queensland. Yeah. Do you see the reef right by you or something? The barrier reef?
It's up in northern Queensland. Wifey and me were just actually talking about that. Our wifey said something to me just recently. We're probably gonna go up there like in the next couple of months or whatever. These COVID restrictions, bro, they got us on lockdown. We've been
man.
Yeah, the whole time, like Queensland particularly, we really haven't felt nothing like this whole time up until a week or so ago. With this new Delta variant, now they decided to clamp down. We can't even.
Yeah. No, don't worry. It's gonna be a Y variant and a Z variant too. So.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
We gotta go check out the reef before that's all gone. But it's supposed to be beautiful. I've been up a bit north, bro. Like so, the more north you go, like the more tropical it gets and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Because you're getting closer to the equator.
Yeah, definitely. So. Like I got homeboys from up there and stuff like that, it's supposed to be like beyond paradise. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that sounds beautiful, man. That really sounds beautiful.
Yeah. Well, so thanks for staying up, bro. Like, especially when you've been grinding and stuff like that, man. And look forward to building, in the future. And shout out to all the Hexicans. Shout out to David Feder, OG. Shout out to David Gomez. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Shout out to Graphene and Alex Saunders, jail rapists. I don't know about
all right, my fellow Hexicans.
Yeah,
love y'all much.
Yeah, man. Take care. Be safe.
And hell of a show, man.
I'll catch you on the rerun, yeah?
All right, bro, man. Y'all stay up.
All right,
later.
Please.